Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks, just playing tonight. It's kind of ironic. You can actually kind of still see the circles that I created it with. You'll probably never draw something like this, but it is pretty simple and you might learn a few tools. We're going to draw an ellipse and hit P to put it in the center of the page, and we're going to make it an even number like 16. And then I'm going to Control D, and I'm going to make the next one 8. And then I'm going to select both of them, and I'm going to hit T to put it to the top. Now I'm going to take this one, Control D, alternate C, and I'm going to rotate it 45 degrees and then Control D all the way around till it's even. We didn't really have to go all the way around, but it might be easier for you to see that. Then I'm going to take before I do anything, I'm going to take this and Control G to group it. That way I can get rid of it later. I'm going to take my Smart Fill tool. Matter of fact, I'm going to use a different color this time. And I'm going to go right there and actually right there too. Now that would be kind of cool within itself if you did it all one, but we're going to do it individual pieces. This piece is kind of little, so it doesn't really take too good effect, but we're going to get the interactive fill tool and we're going to swipe across and we're going to put that orange in both ends, but then I'm going to put a white in the middle. And that kind of gives it that sheen look. If we zoom in, we can really see it. Maybe bring this in a little bit more. Now, you could use the attribute eyedropper to get that same thing on the other ones. And this is where I kind of played with it. So you can get your interactive fill tool back. And when you click on the one you want to change, it'll be there. And then you could move this handle any way you wanted to and try to get that white line, more into, I'm gonna do this one completely opposite. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna move so they're not all going the same direction, and maybe have to move this and then move this back. And like I said, no two of them are going to look the same. I got too much white, so I'm going to bring that in. Bring in my orange and bring in my orange a little bit. And then you could bring your white down. Then on this one, I don't think it's bright enough of the orange. So we're going to do that right there and maybe swing it around and still I want my orange to show up more. I just want a little streak there we go. Now, because I grouped this together, I can just delete it. Now I'm going to Control G to group it, alternate C to have it rotate from the center, and I'm going to rotate it at 45 degrees. Okay, I did not group it all together. So I'm going to group it all together, Control G, alternate C, and it should be right there, and then rotate it 45 degrees. Okay, I didn't make a duplicate, so I'm going to Control D and rotate it back to 0. And then just keep going, Control D. So this one look totally different than the first one. Let's bring in a black box, kind of make it stand out. And you could, this would be a good example to use the clone tool, but I think it looks pretty cool. This almost looks like some inflatable arms or something of a blow up thing. You can see your flower in both of them and the little bit of accent there. Anyway, I hope that just gave you an idea or two, and thank you for watching.